Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap is nearly all steam engine related machining. I do a modification on a big bit of copper pipe, boiler water feed pipe for a steam engine. Silver solder a little fit into that. That's quite interesting. I also make a start on a couple of brass oilers to oil a crosshead on a steam engine, bit of screw cutting, some knurling, all interesting, straightforward lathe machine work. As some of you will come in, I want to show a little bit of that. I'm also going to do the draw for the micrometer. That's the imperial micrometer that Bob basically reconditioned. I've drawn it once before and it was never claimed, so I'm going to do it again. Right, there's a one. Deb wraps these up. I write them out and Deb wraps them up. Right, I've got a name here, Chan Grasso. So, that certainly isn't an English name. You can say that alright. Right, all you need to do, send me an email with your address on and I'll get that posted off to you anywhere in the world, completely free of charge. It is really worth having. It's a nice little imperial mic. I'm going to do a special giveaway because this is a special time of the year. This week's giveaway is going to be a double boost cup and a new thing, a double boost beanie. These have just been done. These will be posted off anywhere in the world completely free of charge. Certainly worth winning. I actually wear one of these at work because I'm getting a bit thin on top and I do find they keep my head nice and warm. And being as well, we're doing a little bit of advertising, I've also got on a double boost hoodie. My daughter harped on to get these done and the lad sent a sample up. That's it there, spot on. These will be UK only because the postage is really high, but if you do want one abroad, please inquire and the lad will try and sort out some sort of postage costs. Anyway, I just said a look. As usual, if you want a chance at winning the beanie and the cup, all you have to do is send me an email. That's my email address up there. An email containing your name, your full name, like John Mills, not just John. Your name goes into the bucket. If it's drawn out, I'll post it off. Completely free of charge. As I say it, it's just a little way of saying thanks for all the help and support I've had with this YouTube channel. This big lump of copper tube is a boiler feed pipe of a friend of mine's traction engine. It froze up last year and burst the pipe and I did a repair on it. You see what it's been swollen up with a frost at one or two places. It's got some repairs on it. So what I'm going to do this time is drill a hole in here and I'm going to silver solder in a little boss which will be threaded 1/4 BSP. It means you can take the plug out, put an alien in and just blow the water out the pipe. I think this wall thickness of this will be very thick, so I'm going to drill a hole in it first and then make a nice little boss and silver solder it in. Right, he's put the mark where he wants the hole to be. It's got to be in the right place. Right, so that's a good 3/16 of an inch thick, real heavy wall stuff. Right, so I've got some aluminium bronze. I'll make a plug to go in there, drill it and tap with 1/4 BSP, 1/4 BSP blank will go into it and then that'll be the job done. The wall thickness of the pipe's actually that good that I can put a 1/4 thread into there and it means I can screw the boss in as well as silver soldering it in, so it's going to be even stronger. Let's put a nice thread in there. Right, we'll go across the lathe, make a little adapter up and get it soldered in for him. Right, the first thing I'll do is put some threads on the outside of it So it's screwed to the side. This just been soldered, it'll be strong enough, but if I can put some threads in, it's going to be even better. The die's got a tapered edge here, that's where you start it. That edge is parallel, so if I screw that edge on, I'm going to get a little bit more thread. Also stop hitting the camera, will probably help. Right, so we've got a nice deep thread right up to the shoulder. I'm going to put a little recess in there with a parting tool just to make sure it does screw right home. Like I say, the silver solder will hold it in. This is just really belt and braces just to make double sure. Right, so that will screw into there. Then once it's got the silver solder around there, that's going nowhere. Right, so that was some thread tape on. It's going to seal in there, no problem at all. I'll just put a little radius on that edge. Make sure the area we're going to seal that nice and clean. A little bit of flux on the fitting when it's screwed in to coat the threads. Right, it's going to take a serious amount to heat the braces because The copper dissipates the heat very, very quickly. So a serious heat I'm going to give it. Basically, you're looking at the drop that nice and silver. All the way around now. Can't help but put a little bit more on. Maybe. Right through the joint. The working pressure on this pipe is about 175 psi, which is the same pressure that the boiler works at. It's basically water, that's cold water that goes through the pipe. I'm going to put a test on it, just an air test, just to make sure there's no leaks at all on that fitting we've just brazed in. I'm confident it'll be alright, but it's easy to test it now just to make double sure. If this had been a steam pipe, I would put a hydraulic test on it and really wind the pressure up. I can get, I think it's 130 psi my compressor set at, so that's going to give it a good enough test. If it's not going to leak at that, it's not going to leak. It'll just be a possible pinprick in the brazed joint. We'll blank this end off. I've got a blanking plug on the other end, BSP blanking plug. Got a gauge with a T-piece and a PCL fitting on it. Right, I'll get some soapy water just to put around here. Any leak's going to become very apparent. Soapy water, there's nothing the matter with that. It will be really bubbling if it was any. People say they can't understand how my workshop's always clean and tidy. Look at the state of that. Anyway, it'll be clean and tidy for Sunday night. This turned up at the garage last week. It's obviously wrapped up in a brown box. I wasn't sure what was in there, but it is a 5 litre tub of WD-40. I use it for machining aluminium. I don't know who sent it, there was no name in, but I do appreciate it. Thanks very much. So now I've got no more excuse to say I haven't got any WD-40. This is the second item that came in. It's a AR-40 collar chuck spanner that's been modified with just one hook on, because I absolutely hate the one I've got sent in from a lad called Ian. I did some work for you a while ago. I made a little tour bracket for him. Anyway, thanks very much. That'll be used all the time. I've got a set of micrometers here, Warren Wright micrometers, 1 to 6 inch micrometers, and an internal mic. These were given to me, or at least given to Mick, by a gentleman called Mick Winsnip. He doesn't use them anymore, and he wants them to be used, either me to have them or to give them away. I have got a full set of Imperial mics, so I can't use 2 sets, so obviously I'm going to give these away. Probably one at a time, not as a full set. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll have a quick look at them and see what they're like. The bore mic there, internal mic, with all the rods. There's a little bit of surface rust on, but nothing that wouldn't clean up. I have got the same set, but mine's probably older because mine's in a wooden box. A 2 inch mic, Warren Wright. Another one. That's got the spanners with it and the test piece. We'll go 2 to 3. See, 3 to 4. 4 to 5. And lastly, the 5 to 6. I'm not sure if these have been painted because normally they're black. They're in good condition. The handles are really nice and clean. A little bit of TLC and they'll be good to go and last forever basically. Anyway, thanks very much. I do appreciate it. I won't just put these in a cupboard. They will be given away to somebody that can use them. Anyway, thanks very much.